Hello and welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. It is Monday, April 28th. I hope everyone is doing and having a good day so far. We have just had a new event start, the Weaving Patterns event right here. This event is honestly not one of my favorites. I don't think it's very good. Everything with golden thread is gonna honestly be not my favorite. I don't really need it that much. I mean, yeah, I can keep on trying to get like the absolute highest for a buff for my war flags, but it costs so much, and it really I don't think it makes that much of a difference. So it's not an event that I really try to spend pretty much anything on to get. I mean, I will still, I probably will get the energy just because these soul crystals can be helpful for other events. So maybe that. But other than that, like I'll have that because I did it. Already summoned those. But I'm not going to be spending any emeralds. I'm not going to be getting any VIP. I probably won't get a lot of those. So yeah, my advice is don't spend for this event. Just not very good. All right. If you didn't tune into the last video that I put out, I was able to win the uh, the Hero Tournament of Power with a score of like something like 210, I think, something like that. So yeah, it was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, just because I had a guy at the last second who was also trying to beat my score. So I had to keep on going up while he was going up to ensure that I won. But all's well that ends well, I guess. There we go, first place. Switch the team up. Cool. But yeah, helped me get an extra 50,000 emeralds, 100 of those chests, which turned into a lot of absolute artifact chests, which I can always use more of, so that was nice. That's actually now that I bring that up, that's actually a good point to talk about. The chests that you get for that event allow you to have a lot of different types of resources. There's like bottled energy that you can select. There is obviously the absolute artifact chests. There is a few great enchantment runes. There is gold, I think. I think there is some chaos um, particles that you can use too. So just a lot of stuff. I always go with the absolute artifact chests. I think they're the best value. The emeralds, and they're probably the rarest resource that you can get to. So kind of a double there. So that's what I went with. First place gets 100 chests, so that's like 500 absolute artifact chests, which is basically 2,500 red artifacts, which is really good. That's really strong. So that's what I'm going to be going with. Go ahead, create this. Cool, cool. Yep, all I need for Dorian is that last item. I was able to upgrade him to red +2, but not all the way. So we're getting close, and then we'll be able to start to work on our next hero, which I think I'm gonna do Jorgen. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think that's who I'm gonna be going with. I think Jorgen could be really interesting in some fights, in slowing teams down. And I mean, he is kind of like hard countered by Sebastian, which means he's not very good if Sebastian is on the field. But if he's not, Jorgen can be a very good hero, especially against like Mira teams, things like that. Maybe even Heidi, things that take a while to get going. All right, collected all of that stuff. Still have some skins I can up there. Cool. And this is probably going to be the last tools I get. Let's see if I can get one more run for this. There we go. One more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Nope. Didn't get it. Okay. Tried to get some more chests. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to be getting there. I don't think there's anything else that I can get. All right. Let's talk about the events that are coming up this week. We have Weaving Patterns started today. We have the Elemental Synergy event starting in a couple days, as well as the Cosmic Battle. That's both of those are decent events. I like both of those. Whew, excuse me. Yeah, so I probably won't spend much on those besides the energy stuff, but I like both of those. Then Portal Anomaly is pretty meh to me. I don't really need those that much. My pets are doing well. Um, So not a lot I'm going to need there. And this is true nature season. That would be a totem fragment back to back. So I'm not 100% sure if that is true. If it is, I probably will get the season just because it's a totem fragment. Those are really the only ones that I look for nowadays. The champion season I don't think is that great. I mean, yeah, it's good to upgrade heroes for items, but honestly, like my heroes are in a pretty good spot. I have a lot of the heroes that I really want, and I'm okay being a little bit slower for the other ones that are not as important. So, I mean that's kind of a personal choice. If you're trying to max out everything, then you're probably getting all of these tickets. Me, I just want to get the best that I can. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a maxed out hero list. So, huh. Let's go ahead, throw him back in. We'll throw Biscuit. Actually, let's put Biscuit on Fenris, Mara, Vex, and Chorus. Yeah, there we go. But if it is nature season, I think I'm 2 Titan totems away from max, which is why I really want to just finish these so I can start. If I do get a Titan totem in the future, then I'd just be able to change it out for emeralds. That's the big thing. I want to get that so I can have a nice source of emeralds in the future without having to spend a lot. So we'll see if that works. It's Monday, so these things have reset. I like to just knock them out as early as possible and get the buffs so I don't have to think about it the rest of the week. All right, done. And this is going to be a Osh week, which is good because I have a much better Osh team than any Maestro teams. Yep, chosen by the stars. Marksman opportunity. Mortal hero. Let's go ahead. Healing converter, astral shield. Sphere energy unleashed. And then we'll go ahead and do that one too. We'll do that one. Insomnia. That's not bad. See, there's so many of these that are just like if there are 3 grove keepers, if there are 3 engineers, if there are three undead on the team. I don't think people really do teams like that, but that's more mobile. And I think they probably should change those buffs around. That's just me. Okay, no totem there. Upgrade that. We're still going for these fire crowns. Well, cool. And as I mentioned, the elemental spirits, like I have two more here, one more here, and I have one totem in my inventory that I'm waiting on. So if I could just finish totems, that'd be ideal. All right, let's try to raid this. Got stopped by what the fire team? Yikes! That one wasn't even close. Let's see what we can do. Okay, well, this one's not going to be close either. Mistimed everything. Closer. Yikes! This team is pretty good. Huh. Okay. Let's try to switch it out then. Um. Hmm. 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 Maybe Iraji? Because I'm not even getting my light totem off. So let's switch it up. See if I can get like more. There we go. That's what I want. Come on. No. So close. So close. All right. Let's keep on going. Let's try it again. Boom. Come on. Yeah, this is a good team. I keep on getting a little bit closer each time. There we go. Heal. No. All right, I might have to do this a little bit later. I don't want to have you keep on watching it, but yeah, that's a pretty solid team there. It's stage 5. Yikes. All right, let's do some PvP. We are facing Tree of Olympus. That is the hardest team. Let's go ahead. There we go. And usually put Lara in here. This is my beating that team. Let's see how it goes. As long as I can dodge one Dante, um, that's not the best. Okay, good. Heidi dodged it. That's what we needed. And Heidi dodged again. Good. Come on. And now we just need Isaac to do his thing. Boom. Thank you. Okay. We got the win. And, ooh, a very similar team here. What team did I use last week? Let's take a look. I think I had that target last week too. If I'm not mistaken. Is it him? I think, yeah, I just used Orion and Augustus there. All right, let's try that again. Let's try Orion and Augustus. Ryan with Merlin. I'm not sure I'm gonna need that, and he doesn't have that. Okay, let's try this. He doesn't have a Sebastian to stop his basically anti. There we go. Boom. Boom. You're not getting ult for a little bit. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good that Augustus went down, but doesn't matter. Isaac pretty much knocked that team out by himself. How are we doing? How many fails do we have? Just one? Okay, that's not bad. They already have one. Two. They already have two. That's very good then. They're usually our hardest opponent. All right. Let's see if we can also do some Clash of Worlds here. Man, that fire is just so good, isn't it? Fire totem maxed out with a full fire team just does so much damage. Even against a water team, it like knocks them out. OP. That's why I'm trying to develop a fire team. It's crazy good. Just grab all of this stuff. Let's see. 205. Okay, use the gold. Cool. Waiting on that. Got all that stuff. This season ends in a couple days. I do want to get this hero Soulstone chest. Amazingly, I actually have used a lot of Soulstones lately, so it'd be really good to get some more, especially with the Elemental Synergy. I know they have that Soulstone basically thing, so hopefully I can get some more stuff before then. No really great items there. See what the Cosmic Box is. Some balance seals. Oh, I'm 5 away. 5 away from upgrading my last balance hero one more time. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see. Anything else I need to do? We can do that. Oh, let's try to beat him another time in Grand Arena. Maybe he hasn't switched his teams. He probably has, but maybe he hasn't. He did. Okay, nothing there. All right. I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have anything you want to talk about on the next episode, please write in the comments and we will be able to get to it. Otherwise, we will see you later. Thanks so much.